Hey guys! So it is now 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific if you're on the West Coast. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes for everybody to join. Hi, I see one person's already joined. So my name is Jenny. You probably know me as makeupbyjcole on Instagram. Oh, awesome. We're getting some more people joining now. Yeah, feel free to pop up and say hi. I'd love to see. Hi, Christina. Hi, Sonia. It's so nice to meet you all. I'll wait a couple more minutes just for everybody to join. If you've seen in the description, so today I'm doing a tutorial on brows and glow. So I would say that on Instagram, probably the question I get asked the most about is about my brows. So I thought this would be a fantastic opportunity. I'm so grateful to Anastasia for giving me the opportunity to share my favorite brow tips and tricks and some of my favorite products. So hi guys, I see more people coming in. Hi Beatrice. Hi, so nice to meet you all. Thank you so much for joining. Hi there. Okay. So let's see, right now it's 3:01 here. Yes, I love dip brow too. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much, Kayla. You're so sweet. Hi, it's so nice to meet you from Puerto Rico. It's so awesome. Yes, I did meet Nervina, Claudia in Los Angeles the last time I went to IMAT. So she's incredibly gorgeous in person and such a sweetheart. Hey there. So yeah, comment below where you're from. I would love to see where everybody is watching from. Oh, from Italy. I've not been to Italy in a while, but I'm absolutely hoping to go soon. I love it there. Wow, all the way from Ecuador, Colombia. So nice to meet you. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, I see one fellow Austinite. Hey guys, I'm actually recording here from Austin, Texas, from New York. Awesome. All right, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and go ahead and get started. Just as a reminder to you guys, if you tune in late, this video will be posted on Anastasia's Facebook page permanently. So you can come back and check if you ask a question that I don't get to, or maybe I've already answered it before you tuned in. Feel free to review, and I'll do my best to answer everybody's questions. But I know sometimes they slip through the cracks when I'm doing makeup. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with brows today. So as you can see, I have the rest of my makeup done mostly, but it's really the brows that really make the look. So I feel naked right now without them. But I'm going to go ahead and start with my absolute favorite product. I'm sure you guys know this one, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I'm using the shade Medium Brown, and I'm going to do one brow first entirely, and I'm going to leave this side blank just so that you can see the difference, and I'll kind of go back and forth and show you guys. So how I like to start is I go ahead and I just brush up through the brow. And so already when I brush up, you can see some gaps here and there that we're gonna have to fill. But what I like to do is use a combination of products actually, and it really gives the most dimensional, natural appearance to the brow. But what I like to do first is I go ahead and I like to define underneath the brow. So just using light strokes. The great thing about this pencil is that it's really pigmented, so you don't have to really work at it. You can just kind of go through the brow, lightly gliding over any areas that you need to fill. And I am going just from start to finish of the brow. And I saw someone commenting that I have nice natural eyebrows, which is so sweet. This is the brow. I think everybody has a good brow and a bad brow for the most part. This is absolutely not my favorite brow, so I'm gonna really show you my tips and tricks when I get to this one. So anyway, so now that I've done underneath, I'm going to comb it up through with the spoolie just to kind of diffuse it so that we don't get any really harsh lines. So going ahead and combing up through, and then I can see areas where I'm really gonna have to fill in but no problem. This product is perfect for that. So another reason that I like to use a combination of products, you'll see after this I'm going to go in with a powder, is it will actually really make your products last longer, all of your individual products. So if you feel like you're just using a pencil and you're running through it really quickly, it's a great way to make all of your products last longer. So I'm just going up through, and my best tip that I can give you is to follow the direction of the hair growth. So if you look closely, you can see that the hair is growing upwards in the front, and as you go outwards, it's kind of angling out. So I'm doing the same thing when I'm drawing my little strokes so that you can really mimic the look of hair where you don't have it. So now that I've kind of worked that through, I'm going to do a couple little strokes right in the beginning. I don't like a real squared off look. I still like to keep it soft in the beginning. So I'm just smiling reading everybody's comments. Y'all are so sweet. Let me know if you have any questions while I'm working. I'll try to get get to every question that I see. So the next step that I like to do is sometimes you might find that you fill in your brows and then I don't know what happens. You move it out of the way somehow when you're trying on a shirt in the dressing room and all of a sudden half your brow is gone or you have gaps in the top. So what I like to do is I brush down at the top and I'm going to fill in the top. So using still light little strokes, just going through. And then I'm going to comb it back up to cover that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you with just the pencil already see the difference. So I have lots of gaps, lots of sparse areas, and over here we're already getting a more natural look. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into my brow powder duo. This one is also in the shade medium brown. You can use a lighter shade if you only have a few gaps you need to fill. You can do an exact match to the color of your brow hair if you have a little bit more that you need to fill in. Just started watching what kind of pencil you're using. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade medium brown. So that was the first step. So now I'm going to go in with my brow powder duo. You can see that there are two sides to it, a light and a dark. I'm going to use the lighter side in the front portion of my brow, and then I'm going to kind of blend them so that I can get through the rest of my brow and have it a little more defined. For this, I'm using the number 7B brush, and you can see that it's really precise, especially for an angled brush. So you could put the powder right where you want it without it getting too diffused. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of that on my brush. I'm going to use my bigger mirror, it's a little easier to see. So just filling in wherever I have any more gaps or I feel like I need a little bit more. Hi, Veronica. I'm seeing everybody saying hello. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. I'm so happy to see everybody here and to meet you guys in person. This is my very first time ever going live on any social media, so I was really nervous, but thank you guys so much for coming. It's a great opportunity to say hello to everybody. So I'm going through the rest of my brow. I find that a lot of people have the bulk of their brow hair in the middle and they're kind of sparse on the beginning and the end. So I'm really focusing, especially for me, in the tail of the brow. I have a lot of thin areas, so I like to fill that a little extra with the powder. Okay, so now that I'm done with the powder, I'm going to move into my next step. Guys, this is my secret weapon. I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram at makeupbyjcole, you know that this product is listed in almost every product description box. So it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I love their tinted brow gels as well, but if you're looking for a great clear brow gel, this one is fantastic. It is really flexible still. It doesn't feel really stiff and gross like some clear brow gels do, but it really holds on. So what I like to do is I actually comb the hair in towards the center of my face first. It looks crazy, but it really coats all of the hairs. So then once I've done that, then I brush in the direction of the hair growth. So you can see then everything is right where I want it. It'll stay in place all day. Oh, can we see your nails? Yes, I have them all decked out for today. So I keep it all in place. You know, honestly, you can get caught in the rain. This stuff is waterproof. It will really hold your brows in place. Tell your Instagram to follow. It is makeupbyjcole on Instagram. So anyway, the last step with my brows is I like to highlight. So with that, I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlighting Duo Pencil. A lot of times on Instagram, you'll see artists use a concealer, which is a great method too, but one thing that I really love about this product is it's actually a cream to powder. So what's cool about that is, I don't know if you've found when using a concealer to highlight that maybe your mascara transfers, so you get some kind of like little black dots or smudges. So since this is cream to powder, it'll really stay in place and it won't mess up your eyeshadow or your mascara, etc. So that's one reason I really love this. Another reason is it has a matte and a shimmer side. So the shimmer side you can actually use to highlight other places on your face, which I think is really cool. I love products that do kind of double duty. So with this, I'm going to draw underneath my brow, and you don't have to be too worried about getting it like right up to the edge. I'm just going underneath, and then I'm going to use a brush to blend that up to the line of the hair. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 20 brush. This one is really cool. You can see it's flat on one side and it's really thin. So it is a great synthetic brush that you can use to blend that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the brush flat against my skin like this. So I'm going to place that here, and I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth, bringing that product up to the edge of the brow, just like that. And so this is a great way to highlight. It's a little bit more of a natural look than if you use just like a really light concealer and kind of draw it on, which I think is awesome. It makes for a really cool Instagram photo as well. But if you're looking for like a slightly more natural or a more wearable look, then this is a great like daytime brow as well. So what I like to do then is just use the edge of the brush to blend that down. And then I'm going to use just my ring finger to pat it out, just so that it is nice and soft. We don't have any like those concealer lines around the brow. So once that's highlighted, what I like to do, and first of all, I'm just going to show you a quick comparison. I'm going to switch to the shimmer side, and I'm going to add just a little bit of shimmer right under the arch of the brow. And this side is so pretty, you can honestly do it anywhere. So there you go. That is my full brow routine, and I'll go ahead and walk through this one really quickly. But before I do that, do you guys have any questions? Go ahead and comment below if you have anything. I think I saw somebody asking what is the color of the products you're using. I'm using medium brown and everything. So as you can see, my hair is pretty dark, my brow hair is pretty dark, but the medium brown is a great shade that you can use. Taupe is another one that's really universal. Yeah, somebody said, wow, that brow looks so much better than the other. Girl, I agree. This is not my good brow, so wait till you see them all together. These tips really do work. I love using these for my everyday brow routine. So I'll go ahead and start. So for a little recap, I went underneath the brow, just using the Brow Wiz again in medium brown, drawing my line underneath. And what's great about the spoolie on the other end is it uses, it's almost like using a little eraser. If you get the pencil where you don't want it, you can just kind of comb it out. See, what color would you use for blondes? I would use either blonde or taupe. If you have more of an ash blonde, or you have like platinum hair, which is an awesome trend, you can use taupe because it's a little bit more neutral. If you're more of like a strawberry blonde, or you have a little more warmth to your hair, you can use blonde. And I would say if you're a dirty blonde, like darker blonde, you could even get away with like a medium brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb that up through, and then just go ahead and fill in any areas that need some help. Let's see, do I do other makeup tutorials? I would love to start. If you head over to my Instagram page at makeupbyjcole, I do a lot of like little short Instagram videos, but I want to start recording more full-length ones as well, because I love the opportunity to interact with you guys. So now I'm going to comb down. Let's see, what about if you have light brown hair? I would say if you have light brown hair, medium brown would be a good match for you. You might be able to use taupe as well, like I said. It's a really great universal shade. If you have darker hair, your brow hair is darker, there are also a lot of great shades as well, like dark brown, etc. Hopefully that helps. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple strokes. I have some sparse areas right under the arch. So now that I have filled in with the pencil, I'm going to go move into the powder. Let's see, is there a difference between the Brow Wiz and the slanted pencil? Yes, the brow definer. So that's a really fantastic pencil as well. I love it if I'm like in a hurry. I don't want to do like a like even this full tutorial, like this this entire brow look. The brow definer is a great way to like fill them in quickly. The Brow Wiz is a little bit narrower. It's a smaller pencil, so that one is great if you want to like mimic the look of individual hairs. Let's see, would chocolate be too dark for you? Chocolate is not too dark for me. I find that it's a little too red for me. I have a little bit more of an ash tone to my hair right now, so chocolate sometimes with my skin tone, I have a pretty olive undertone, and so sometimes it comes off looking a little bit reddish. But I wouldn't say that it would be too dark necessarily for me. All right, so now that I have filled in with the powder, I saw somebody asking, do I fix them with the gel? Yes, so like I said on the other side, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, my very, very favorite brow gel on the market. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So just a little recap, I brush it in towards the center of my face, and then I follow the direction of the hair growth, just to fix everything in place, to have a more polished and waterproof brow. So now that that is done, I see one little hair I want to brush up. So now that that is done, I'm going to highlight really quickly. And like I said, you don't have to be super precise with this step because the brush really cleans it up. Is there a faster way to do your brows? Yeah, absolutely. The great thing about brows is that it's such a customizable thing, totally depending on your particular brow concerns. Say, you know, you just have a few hairs that you want to fill, a few hairs missing where you want to fill in gaps. You could just use the Brow Wiz to quickly do that. You know, if you're blessed with perfect brows that don't have any gaps, but you want a little something to enhance them, I would recommend either like the tinted brow gels or even just a clear brow gel. If you want like a quick pencil that you can do in one step, you should check out either the brow definer or the perfect brow pencil. Those are some of my favorites. All by Anastasia. Anastasia is the brow queen for a reason. I just love her products and I really, really swear by them. So using just a little bit of the shimmer pencil, the shimmer side of the pencil right under the arch. All right. Am I on YouTube? Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. I don't have very many recent videos, but it's the same as my Instagram handle, makeupbyjcole. And I'm planning to get more videos up for you guys soon. Let's see. For women of color recommendations, I love Anastasia's color range for their products. If you're looking for like a pencil, I would grab either granite or ebony. Ebony has like a slightly warmer tone. Granite is more of an ash, but they have a really great color range in all of their products, in the Brow Wiz and the Dip Brow, etc. So you can really find one that matches both your skin tone and your hair color. Love the result. Thank you so much, Lucha. Yeah, so this is the final result for the brows. So let me know if you have any other questions. Since I'm not looking so closely, I'll be able to read more of your questions as they pop up. I'm going to move into highlight as just a last step. So today I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I love these. This is in Sun Dipped. So as you can see, I love this color range. I love it because it's good for multiple skin tones. If you have, if you're super fair, then I recommend Summer and Moonstone. If you have a tan to medium or deeper skin tone, then you can use these as a highlight. But really for any skin tone, you can use them as a combination of highlighters, like a shimmery bronzer, or even eyeshadows. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a combination of Moonstone and Summer. And I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. I love this highlighting brush. Let's see, what would be a best color for dark brown hair and light eyebrows? I would go for medium brown, the one that I use today. I think that it's a really good kind of universal shade for brunettes. So I'm gonna top off the excess, and I'm just going to highlight right on the top of my cheekbones. And already you can see it has such a great color payoff. I love this product. And what's great is that you can do a really natural look, or you can really build it up for like a dramatic highlight if that's what you're into. So really it can suit any taste. I'm gonna give you guys a pretty good highlight today so you can really see what the product can do. All right. And I'm gonna highlight a little bit here on my brow bone as well. All right. So just to do the other side to show you guys. Let's see, for a beginner, what product do you recommend for brows? I recommend for beginners starting with a brow powder because I think that they're really forgiving. I love, like I used here, the Brow Powder Duo, and then the number 7 brush. I really, really recommend buying the brush with it. It makes all the difference with the application. All right, what is your mascara? I'm using the Lancome Grandiose Extreme, and I think I have on the Huda Beauty Samantha Lashes, the number 7. So I'm gonna do a little highlight here above the brow as well. I like to add just a little bit of shimmer where the sun would naturally hit. So for that, I'm actually gonna go into bronzed to add sort of like a little bronzy highlight as well. When would you use Dip Brow? So Dip Brow is a great product. I know that if I'm gonna have a long day where I need to know that my brows won't stay in place, I would say all of Anastasia's products have a fantastic wear time. But if you know like you're gonna be out in the elements, you think you might get rained on, absolutely reach for Dip Brow. If also you experience hair loss, say from alopecia, etc., and you don't have a lot of natural hair there, then Dip Brow is fantastic because it really adheres to the skin. Powder generally is good to use if you have some hair there to kind of hold the product in place, but Dip Brow is great if you want to create a brow when there's not really one there. Okay, and then finally I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting on the Cupid's bow here, and then a little bit down the bridge of my nose. All right, so guys, that is the finished look. I'm going to stick around for a couple minutes for any questions you might have. Thank you guys so much for watching, seriously. I really appreciate it. Bonjour! All right, I see a couple hellos from France and from some of my dear friends here. Where are you guys from? Do you have, let's see, what brush was I just using? I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. All right, any other questions? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. What blush did I use? It is one of the new ones from the Balm. I can't remember the exact name of it right now, but I'll check. I'll post that in the comments afterwards. Thanks for the tips. It is my pleasure, seriously. You tried the new ABH lip kit. I have not, but I love all of Anastasia Beverly Hills lip products. I'm using, today I have on a combination of the liquid lipstick in Crush and Vintage in the gloss. These are fantastic. Hi from Texas and from Wales. Wow, we have people from all over. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, any other questions before I go? What kit did I use? It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. All right. Any other last brow tips or highlight tips that I can give you? Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. And as I mentioned, if for some reason you came in late or you missed out on some of the tutorial, this video will be posted afterwards so that you can access it at any time, review any questions that I might have already answered that I missed. And I will be sure as well to look in the comments and see if I can answer any other questions as well. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. My time is up, but I really appreciate you all tuning in. As well, like I said, if you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to do so. It's at makeupbyjcole. My name is Jenny Cole, again, if you missed that in the beginning. And I post a lot of looks there. I always make sure to list the products, and I love to meet you guys. I love to interact with you in the comments. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all of the support and all of your amazing questions. It's really been my pleasure. All right. Well, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.